In question 4, you are given the common difference of an AP is 1. So common difference. So you are given D is 1. Then you are given the common ratio of a geometric sequence is 3. So here you are given R is 3. And you form a new sequence. It means you look at AP with common difference 1 and a GP common ratio 3. You form a new sequence by adding corresponding terms of the two sequences. And you are given, suppose the fourth term of the new sequence is 12 and 86. And you are asked to find the nth term of the new sequence and find the sum of the first n terms of the new sequence. So this question involves two sequences, AP and GP. So I let A be the first term of the sequence. And remember AN. So you are given AN. We know AN is A plus N minus 1D. And the question gives you D is 1. So it means A plus N minus 1D you sub as 1 will be the general term of the AP. So it's A plus N minus 1. So we keep this in mind. Then for the GP, the first term you cannot use the same symbol A, so you use B. So we let B be the first term of the GP. Then remember the formula for GP is Bn equal to B R n minus 1. And the question gives you R is 3. So that's why it's B 3 power n minus 1. So this is the general term of the geometric progression. So the n terms of the new sequence. Remember the new sequence is how do you form? You add the corresponding term. The new sequence is formed by adding corresponding terms. You add the corresponding terms. So it means you add A plus n minus 1 and B power n minus 3. So that's why the n terms of the new sequence is A plus n minus 1 plus B times 3 power n minus 1. And after that, you go back to the question. The question tells you second term. Second term you sub n as 2 is 12. Then the fourth term means you sub n as 4. It must give you 86. So with that you can form equations to solve for A and B. So it means you sub n as 2. So you sub n as 2, you get this equation. So you sub n as 2. So you get A plus 1 plus 3B is 12. And you sub n as 4. It is 86. So you form two equations. So with that, right, you can solve the two equations. So you subtract the two equations, then it happens that A cancel away. Then you can solve for B. B is 3. And then you can sub inside this equation. You'll find that A is 2. So with that, you can find the n terms of the new sequence is 2 plus n minus 1 plus 3 times 3 power n minus 1. And you can simplify to n plus 1 plus 3 power n. So with that, we found the answer to the first part, the n terms of the new sequence. The second part, you are supposed to find the first n terms of this new sequence. So that means you will find Sn for the AP, and then you find for the GP, you find Sn. Then you add the two Sn. It means you should be finding Sn of AP and Sn of GP, and then you add them up. So that's what I'm going to do. So for the AP, you use the formula n over 2 a1 plus an, first term plus last term. Or you can write 2a plus n minus 1d is the same, n over 2 a1 plus an. And a we found is 2, right? A previously we have found is 2. D is given to be 1. Remember, just now we found a is 2. So for the AP, first term is 2. Okay, so A you sub as 2. 2 and 2 will give you a 4. D you sub as 1. Okay, so that means Sn will be half Nn plus 3. After you sub A as 2, D as 1 into the formula for finding Sn of AP. Then for GP, B we have found is 3. R is given to be 3. Remember just now we found B is 3. The question gives you R is 3. The question gives you R is 3. So you sub that inside the formula for Sn of GP. Is B1 minus Rn. So Sn for GP is B1 minus R power n over 1 minus R. You sub B as 3, R as 3. And then you can be simplified to this. So with that, you just add the two answers. Here will be the sum of the first n terms of the new sequence formed by adding the AP and the GP.